Origins is always going to be my number one.
And your number 2 spot belongs to none other than Origins.
So our number 3 spot, this is gonna be Origins from Black Ops 2.
Okay, alright. So, easily S tier, right?
No, it's not, and it never was. I've never seen any community that overhypes a part of their game as much as people overhype Origins. I genuinely believe that people say Origins is S tier because fucking big YouTubers say that it's S tier. Like, remember when no one thought that Kino was overrated? And then Patrick said that it's overrated, and now everyone thinks Kino is fucking overrated. So to the sheep of this community, I'm gonna show you why this is the most overrated map in the entire series. When you can make a map difficult without adding annoying elements, your map is definitely gonna be a great map. I mean, look at Call of the Dead. Call of the Dead is a great map and is difficult, but there isn't anything annoying about it. However, Origins does have annoying elements. Biggest example that comes to my mind is the mud. The mud at its worst can kill you, and at its best, it slows you down in such an annoying way. And the biggest problem that I have with it is that you can't counter it. The most you can do is just get stamina up. There isn't anything you can do about the mud. At least the lakes in Call of the Dead are placed in small parts of every place in the map, but the mud is placed almost fucking everywhere on the map. I wish in the same way you can get a golden helmet to counter the robots, you can get golden boots to counter the mud. But unfortunately that never happened. Another thing that comes to mind is the Templar zombies. Behind the Ascension monkeys, the Templar zombies are the worst dog round in all of zombies. You are forced to kill these guys every time they pop up, because if you don't, you can't get your perks back if you happen to go down. And depending on where they spawn, they force you out of the position that you were in, which can't kill you. Every wonder weapon should be as good as how difficult or long it takes to get it. The staffs are not difficult, but they require a lot of menial tasks. Every time you want to build any of the staffs, you need to pull up a 2017 Mr. Ruffle Waffles guide. And the thing is that all of the staffs are not that good, except for the ice staff. The fire and lightning staffs are pretty much useless by round 35, and the wind staff is basically the ice staff with less radius and ammo. I mean, look at this shit. This thing is not doing fucking anything. And even though the ice staff is fucking awesome, the staffs in general are too weak for the amount of work that you have to put into them, especially when you have to do them for the Easter egg. Speaking of which, now I haven't done all of the Easter eggs, but I've done a lot, and this is one of my least favorites. I didn't talk a lot about how to do the staffs in my last section because I thought it would be a lot more fitting to put it in this section. In order to get everything in solo as efficient as possible, you have to loop around the map at least twice. For an average player, getting everything in solo takes at least 1.5 hours because of where the parts are placed. So for example, you can go to generator 6, which is where the lightning part is placed, but you can't get it because you need the tank, which is also in generator 6. So you have to loop around with the tank until you get back to generator 6 just to get that part again, despite the fact that you've already gotten everything else. On top of that, the only transportation method is the tank, which is slower than you. On top of that, the mud slows you down, which makes this even more annoying. And this is the first fucking step. The next step is putting the staffs in the robots' heads. Now yes, in Black Ops 2, you can skip this with a glitch, but it is a glitch, therefore it doesn't count. On top of that, it was patched in Black Ops 3, so no, it is not part of the map. Anyway, this step, solo or co-op, takes a long fucking time. So the first 2 steps of this Easter egg take longer than most of the Easter eggs in zombies. And the thing is that these steps are not fun to do. The rest of this Easter egg is fine, but other than the last 2 steps, the rest of the Easter egg is not that fun to do. There isn't a step in this Easter egg that feels as tense as the Garot Krovi challenges, or the flag step in Shadows, or the Devise and Drag Keeper boss fight. Most of this Easter egg is just filled with long menial tasks. This map to me is nowhere near the top 5. It is a great map, but there's so many annoying things about it that keeps it away from being in the top 5. If I were to rank it on a tier list, I would give it high B tier or low A tier, but it's nowhere near S tier. Anyway, at the end of this video, I just want to say subscribe because my channel is low on subscribers and needs subscribers. So subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and have a good day.